Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Teresa of At Mind My Budget. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, thank you for joining. I'm currently on a debt payoff journey. So here at Mind My Budget, we talk all things debt payoff, budgeting, personal finance, planning, and spreading nothing but positive vibes. I'm really excited for today's video. I will be showing you my sinking funds. I am a digital cash enveloper or digital sinking funder, for lack of a better term. I'm one of those people that I have sinking funds set up in my Ally bank account, and that is specific for my sinking fund. So hoping that maybe this method, once I show you my current method of the sinking funds and my digital envelopes, that it's something that you can apply to your life if you haven't done so already. So without further ado, I want to get into the sinking funds that I have. So if you look at my planner, I've pretty much divvied up 6 sinking funds. In each section, there's the name, the target date, number of deposits, this little envelope, and then also a tracker. So my first sinking fund that I'm going to put is for Christmas. And the target date for that is obviously Christmas of this year. Number of deposits. So I've already made 3 deposits because, again, being transparent, I did stop my sinking fund transfer back in July. And in the middle of September, when I started to think about my budget again and really just get back on track, I had to identify what was not necessarily going wrong, but the changes that I need to make to have a healthier budget. And one of them was implementing my sinking funds again. So I've made 3 deposits, and as of right now, there are, and I'm going to do this quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more deposits to Christmas. I'm going to make a total of 8 deposits for Christmas. Now keep in mind that I did start this in the middle of September, so ideally I would have loved to have more deposits. My next one is Papa. That's my dog. Target date, I'm going to just leave this blank because this is really just ongoing expenses. And number of deposits, I'm going to leave it blank. But it is twice a month that I deposit $50 into his account. And this is just for his food, any grooming that he needs done, any potential vet visits that come up. I set aside $50 every paycheck, so $100 a month for him. I have a sinking fund for family. It's a similar situation where it's ongoing, there's no target date, and number of deposits, there's none. It's just $50 again every time I get paid, so $100 a month. Let me write that here. Next one is vacation. This technically has a target date of 10/19/2021. So it was only 3 deposits, but I'll show you how that's a little bit different now. Another one is for birthdays. Again, another ongoing sinking fund with no real end date or number of deposits. This is just $30 a month. We have so many birthdays between my boyfriend's family and my family, so it's helpful to have money set aside. And then last but not least, we have what I call takeout. In my Ally bank account, it's listed under apartment. This is another one that has no target date. This is $100 a month. And actually, let me correct birthdays because this is actually $60 a month. It's $30 every paycheck. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with my sinking funds. For Christmas, the starting balance is $200. I haven't added anything to it since my last paycheck, and I haven't touched it. So when I get paid again next Thursday, I'll increase this by $50, and then I'll put the new starting amount. The next balance for Papa is, this would actually be $150. However, I purchased his food and that was $20. So now I don't think I'm gonna need anything else for him this month. If I do, I'll just update it. So now the ending balance is $130. For family, this one will not be updated until I get paid again. So this will remain at $150. Vacation. This one is at $650 for vacation. Now, if you watched my last video, you know that with my unexpected income, I transferred $500 to the vacation sinking fund because I am going on a trip in a week. So I wanted to make sure that my vacation sinking fund had enough. When I get paid next week, I will add $150 to that sinking fund as well. But for now, the balance is going to stay at $650. The next one is birthdays. I currently have $90 for birthdays. I do have a few birthdays coming up in 2 weeks, end of November, beginning of December. So I know that this is going to be spent down, but for now I'm going to put it at 90 because I will not be touching this. Now next, we have takeout. So this would also be, let me just make sure I'm doing the math right. Normally this would be at $150 for takeout, but this past weekend we had a visitor, so we did order takeout. It was actually $35. I can't wait to do my budget bi-weekly recap because I feel like I've been really doing good with takeout, other than the takeout from that weekend. And then also yesterday, if you guys don't know, I am working from home, but I do go into the office one day out of the week, and I did increase my takeout budget for that purpose. I did not want to stress myself with having to worry about packing lunch or doing any of that. I'm sure on the days where I'm up for it, I will, but until then, I think I'm good with just making sure that I have money in my takeout. So remember, guys, I live in New York. This was for breakfast and lunch. And this is going to be $26. So technically my ending balance was $150 minus $35 before I bought out yesterday, so it would be $115 yesterday, but I bought out on Wednesday, so now this $115 balance is going to become $89. Those are my sinking funds and their current balances. I really wanted to try to get creative with showing you how I essentially stuff, quote unquote, my digital envelopes. I also love seeing the creative side of budgeting because there are creative aspects to it, and I love watching cash stuffing envelopes. But again, unfortunately for me and my comfort level, I don't do cash envelopes living in New York City. I also thought about, you know what, you guys let me know in the comments below. I thought about buying like fake money off of Amazon just to show this process for a visual effect. I don't know if that would resonate. I feel like people like to see real money. I'll show you this method that I created. And so I'm essentially going to be stuffing each digital envelope, and I'll walk you through the first one, and then I'll do a time lapse of the other ones, and I hope it makes sense what I'm doing. So the first thing is I'm going to go to Christmas, and I know that I have $200 in my Christmas sinking fund, so I'm actually going to go to one of my stickers that I created, and I'm going to grab 100. I'm going to copy it over. I'm going to resize it, turn it around. I was playing with this last night and I was like, what is the best way to do this? So if you're not familiar with digital planning, I leave a little bit out, that way I'm able to copy that alone. If I were to copy here, it would grab both images. So I want to make sure that I'm copying just the money, quote unquote, and I'm going to paste it. So now I essentially stuffed my envelopes with the $200 for that sinking fund. And let me quickly stuff the rest of them and I will be right back. Now that I've gone ahead and done that, I'm still playing with the formatting, but I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to comment down below and let me know your thoughts of this. But I really tried to play around with the money and figure out the best way. Whenever I have multiples, I'm just going to stack them on top of each other and then the first denomination will show. But I'll still show that right now I have $650 in that fund. I show $200 in Christmas, $130 for my puppy, $150 for family, $650 for vacation, $90 for birthdays, and then $89 for takeout. And I just realized that I didn't write the ending balance for this. This isn't going to change as of right now. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my sinking fund video. I hope you enjoyed digitally stuffing my sinking funds with me. Again, leave a comment down below to let me know, do you like this method? Would you rather see fake money? Again, unfortunately, I don't do cash envelopes. It's not within my comfort level, but I'm looking for different creative ways to show that sinking funds are just as important for me personally, and I hope that there's something that if you don't have them implemented into your life, that it's something that you consider. And if you do have them implemented in your life, let me know also in the comments down below, what are your sinking funds? How has it helped you? So I'm definitely in 2022 looking to expand my sinking funds further, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so already, as a friendly reminder, make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy what you see, I'll continue to be documenting my debt payoff journey. So if that's something that you're interested in, please be sure to subscribe. If you haven't done so and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. You can also find me on Instagram at mindmybudget. That is my handle, at mindmybudget. I document my debt payoff there and just everyday money updates on my Instagram. That'll be all for today's video, but until next time, friends, I'm wishing you nothing but positive vibes. Yes, positive vibes. Have a wonderful day. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.